Welcome to CIT Tech Tips. Today, the sophomores are going to be showing you how to make an Ethernet cable. Let's get into the video.
Follow me. Welcome to CIT, Computer Info Technology. So today, we're going to be making an Ethernet cable. First, get your crimper. See this razor part right here? We're going to put that right here on how much wire we need. Here, get that, and push down. Now we got our cable.
Okay, so you gotta grab your wire stripper. Now, you wanna measure out around 2 inches. So it's around that much. So you wanna measure, put in, clamp down, spin. Usually it will cut with once, but if it doesn't, spin it one more time until you get 4 pairs of wires like this. So there you go, there's your 4 pairs of wires.
Alright, so now that my boy Zach used his wire strippers and stripped it, so now we're gonna see all these wires, we're gonna even them out, and now we're gonna untangle them. Now it should look like that.
So now we want to organize our cables, get them nice and straight like this. And we're going to do it in that order. So now we want to just take each one of the cables and kind of straighten them out like that. Nice and straight. And then a good technique to get them nice and straight is just wiggling them. Just wiggle them back and forth. Perfect. So now that we got it nice and straightened, then you're gonna want to go grab your next thing you want to do is grab your RJ45 connectors.
Alright, so now that Zach organized them, we're gonna get our RJ45 connector. And we're just gonna measure it. We're gonna measure how far it goes. We'll just grab the top. So that means we have to cut it a little. Alright? So about there. About yay. Alright, so we're gonna fold it. Get our crimpers. As you see, this little razor piece. I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna make sure they're aligned. And if they're not aligned, just fix it up. As you see, it's perfect. So we're just gonna cut. Get our RJ45. Just plug it in. Smooth like butter.
What about that clip on the bottom?
So yeah, guys, make sure you put the clip on the bottom. And so it should go orange stripe orange, green stripe blue, blue stripe green, brown stripe brown. And that's what it is. So now, we have to get our crimping tool. Make sure you put it on 8P. We're just gonna stick it in. And make sure you're pushing while squeezing. And sometimes you'll hear a click, sometimes you won't. And you wanna make sure that some of that is right in there. Some of that protection is right there, crimped down. You just wanna make sure that it's good. So now we're gonna do the other side. Alright, so now that you have your cable done, both sides, you're gonna cable tester. Make sure you have batteries in it. And you're just gonna plug it in. As you can see, you should hear a little click. Boom. Other side. Good. Now you want to click on the cable. As you can see, it goes 1, 2, 3, 6, 4, 5, 7, 8. You just want to go all the way down. That means you're good. So thank you for watching. Hello there. Ethernet cables by Ada Teddy and Zach Jones. Cat5e Cable. The Cat5e cable allows for data to be transferred from one point to another. One question you might be asking is why the wires are twisted into pairs. And this is done to prevent interference, and some examples of different types of cables are crossover, straight through, and rollover. RJ45 connectors. The RJ45 connectors go on the ends of the Ethernet cable, so the Ethernet cable can plug into routers, computers, or other network-enabled devices. And if your wires aren't fully pushed in to the RJ45 connector or not crimped correctly, this will cause the cable to not work when plugged in. The wire stripper. The wire stripper's main job is to strip the protection layer from the Cat5e cable so we can access the wires underneath. To strip a wire, you have to open the wire stripper and place it into the circle spot right where the number 1 arrow is. You can also use it to cut wires with a small razor that you can use, as you can see at the arrow pointing at number 2. The crimpers. We need the crimpers so we can tightly crimp the RJ45 connectors and the Cat5e wires so it will not fall apart, as well as making sure the wires touch the metal piece in the RJ45 connector. The reason the metal piece is crimped is to allow data to flow through it.
The color-coded diagram. The color code is orange stripe, orange, green stripe, blue, blue stripe, green, brown stripe, red, and brown. You're probably wondering if the order matters, and yes, it does. So make sure you're doing the right color order. As you can see, the wire goes from color stripe to color and back and forth. Note, if you were making a crossover cable, green and orange would be flipped, and if you were making a rollover cable, one side would have the whole color flipped. The use of a crossover cable is to be able to connect two end devices or network devices without need for extra networking devices, and one use for rollover cable is for programming network devices.
Thank you for watching CIT Tech Tips. For more information, check the links down in the description. Make sure to check out our other videos, and have a great day.